Hello, ArchieLuxury here, ArchieLuxury channel, fuckers. Hello, fuckers. How are you miserable fuckers today? And it's late at night, it's nearly 8 o'clock, and I'm recording vids. I gotta get rid of a backlog. And this is a video. This is a video for CPB. Okay, so from this moment now, I'm not going to use the F word. So let's see how that goes. Hi Arch! I'm a new fan from the States. Your program is very informative and entertaining. I've been collecting watches for the last 10 years. I inherited the sickness from my father, who is an avid collector and connoisseur of watches. He only has Patek Philippe and will only wear a Patek. He thinks all other brands are shit. Anyhow, I bought my first watch 13 years ago, a Patek Philippe 5054J. It's a simple complication, fuckers, on a leather strap in yellow gold. It's got a power reserve. It's got a... it's quite nicely done. It's a lovely watch. I wore it for 5 days, every day. I then expanded my collection to a few other brands. Unlike my father, I do not have the means to exclusively buy Patek. So my collection includes the Patek 5054J, an IWC Big Pilot 5004 in steel, an IWC chronograph, Saint Explorer Special, Vacheron Patrimony Traditional, Panerai PAM 111, IWC Perpetual Calendar in Rose Gold, a JLC Reverso Grand Date in steel. My most recent acquisition was the IWC Perpetual Calendar. I sold 2 pieces, an IWC Compass and a Zenith hand-wound rose gold piece, which I never wore and added a lot of cash. He then goes on to say, now I have a problem. I'm concerned that I have too much money in these watches, so I got a bank safety deposit box to store them in. I try to get there once every 2 weeks to get a piece or two, then wear them in rotation again for 2 weeks. It's a real pain in the ass, but I'm sure I'm trying it out from here. Any thoughts or other options that will blend security with convenience? What would Archie do? The second thought I want to run to you is this. I don't really like the PAM 111. I don't wear it that much. It's a damn big. It is damn big. After watching your videos on the Rolex Submariner, I think I'd like to trade out the PAM for a Rolex Sea Dweller or a Rolex Submariner. They look the same to me. I called the Rolex AD and they said they would take my PAM 111 plus $5,000 US for a minty Rolex 116600 Sea Dweller, slightly pre-owned. It's a ceramic, I believe. Is it a good deal or not? Lastly, do you see any areas I could improve in my collection? I'm a professional in my mid-40s. Thanks for your thoughts, Archie. Keep up the good work. P.S. As a challenge, I'll send you an extra 10 quid if you can make this video without dropping F-bombs. Okay. What do I think? Nice spread. Now, just before you go on there, I'm just going to call up my pricing guide. If ever you've got any pricing, you want to know what is something worth or what are they selling for, let's go to Chrono 24. So we'll just type in the PAM 111. Let's just see what they're going for. I don't mind the PAM 111. I quite like it. 4,000 to 5,000, 6,000. Okay. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look. We've got the Patek 5054. That's like a dress watch. You got the IWC Big Pilot. That's a good steel watch. You got the IWC chronograph Expiry Special, you got the Vacheron Patrimony, you got the PAM, IWC Perpetual Calendar, and a Reverso Grand Date in steel. Okay, so let's just have a quick look here. Very heavy for dress watches, okay? And I gotta say, I had the same thing in my collection. I had the Archie 5, 2 Pateks. I had a Breguet, an AP, and a Reverso Grand Date. Okay, let's have a look here. We've got a nice spread. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this collection to gel there. Look, in all honesty, I don't really think the watch deal is giving you is that fantastic. If your Pam is minty with box, it's probably worth 4.5, 5. I think myself, I'd be inclined to keep the Pam and maybe get a no-date sub. Okay, like a early noughties pre-ceramic no-date. I reckon that's a better deal for your 5 US than to get rid of it. The dealer's he's going to rape you. You don't mind if I use the word rape, do you? I can't use any other F words. He's going to rape you. So, look, okay, let's have a look at it there. I'm just looking at it there. They've got the Patek. We've got the IWC's a sort of a semi-sports watch. The chronograph. The Patrimony. The Pam. The IWC Perpetual Calendar and the Reverso. I think myself, you need a few sports watches on bracelets. I reckon a no-date sub. You know what I reckon? I tell you what I reckon. I wouldn't be selling, although the collection is getting a little bit big there. I'd probably add an Explorer 2, a Rolex Explorer 2. You can get one of those 4,000 to 5,000. And I would add a no-date sub. I reckon that'd be perfect. That's what I'd do. I reckon that's a very nice collection there. Okay, let's have a look at it. As far as the security goes, mate, nothing you can do. If you don't want burglars stealing it from you, you can't keep them at home. You could have an armed robbery. Much better off to keep him in the bank safe. That's what I do. I have to keep him in the bank safe. It's the downfall of society, okay? It's the downfall of society. There's nothing we can do about it. You've got to be security conscious. Otherwise, someone could turn up with a shotgun and put it to your head. You're going to hand everything over. No, I think, unfortunately, it's the modern age. And let me tell you this, it's going to get a lot worse. The world is getting a lot worse. Okay, so unfortunately, nothing much you can do about that. What do I think of the collection? It's very nice. It's a kick-ass collection. That's not swearing either, is it? Kick-ass. It's a kick-ass collection. I really like it. I like the Patek. You got a Patek. You got a Vacheron. You've got. Okay, so let's look at some possible things. Maybe you could add an AP to have a Holy Trinity set there. That's quite nice to have the Patrimony. Maybe an AP down the track. I mean, I know they're trouble, but it gives you a nice steel watch there. I like the IWCs. They're really, you're very heavy in the IWCs. They're a good brand. Nothing wrong with that. The Reverso is first class. I love that. I think I'd be adding. I'd possibly get rid of the Pilot. You'd be better off to keep it. No, I'd add some Rolex. I reckon a Rolex, no-date sub, Sapphire, and a Explorer 2 Polar will give your collection a really nice look to it. It's a very, very good collection. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. That's a fantastic collection. You should be very, very proud of that. That's a nice collection. A lot of money. A lot of money. Fantastic. I'd be very, very happy. That's a magnificent collection. I can't fault that at all. That's beautiful. So there you go. I'm ArchieLuxury, and I haven't used the F word in this clip. Tell me what you think of that. See you later!